Hi everyone, out at the field today with my recently completed FRC Foamies F-A-18 Hornet. This is the first park jet that I've ever built and flown with the motor mounted in the tail rather than sort of prop and slot mid-mount here. So anyway, we have several flights on it already. Not the best videoing conditions here, but let's see what we can do. So about 50% on the throttle. I find maybe because if it's a tail mount, the nose sort of pitches up, but once I push it over and get some airflow going over the wings and the control surfaces, it's actually very, very well balanced. Just a mid-speed pass there. Beautiful, beautiful axial rolls. So I'm running a little quad racing motor, FRC 2306-2750 on this, currently on 3S. More details on the components down below. So there's a full throttle tight turn. Just tracks beautifully like it's on rails, really, really locked in. I modified this and I'm using KF4 airfoils. I chose not to go with the leading edge flap, slat control surface or stationary, depending on how you want to build it. I just prefer KF4 airfoils. I also modified it by downsizing it. I'm at about a 26 3/4 inch wingspan, as opposed to 30, which is the stock. Changes, keep myself out of the sun, changes direction very, very quickly and easily. Throw it up in a loop here. Nice and smooth in the pitch. Very well balanced over the top. I'm pretty much right on, bang on the stock CG. So we'll just take it up, kick the rudder over. Pretty decent. That was going against the torque roll, so very, very good. You know, I haven't got this set up for high alpha, but it flies beautifully smooth and scale with the way I have it set up, or it feels beautiful and smooth and scale anyway. Hornet Atolla of rock and rolla. We'll kick the rudder the other way. Yeah, very responsive. It's very responsive in all three axes. I'll talk a bit about my throws after I land. Little victory roll on the climb out. All right, so there's my alarm. So we'll just chop the power right about there. I find that I do have to be a little bit more careful on the controls once I chop the power and I'm gliding. Nice, because you know, I fly with my brake off, but even when the prop is free spooling, I don't get that extra bit of prop wash going over any of the control surfaces compared to pardon me, a mid-mount. So anyway, my mistake here. I took off on the maiden flight with the recommended throws, which were 2 inches in the elevon, 1 inch in the aileron, 1 inch in the rudder. Pardon me. And 40% expo was recommended. Well, I like to fly with 15% expo in the pitch roll and about 20% in the yaw. So it was, you know, very, very twitchy. But anyway, I've down-tuned that. So I'm about 1.25 inches in the pitch here in the elevons. In the roll, I'm about 1 inch in the elevons and 1/2 inch in the ailerons. And in the rudder, I'm at about 3/4 of an inch. So I'll just show you here where my battery is. My battery is as far back as I can get it, but I'm still balanced the stock CG is right here at the end of my finger, so I'm pretty much balanced right on that. I did cut about an inch sort of out of the wing plate, hoping, you know, give myself some more room for the battery, and I'm glad that I did that because I have it all the way back to the end. But anyway, it was my first tail mount. You know, if I was to build it again, I think my ESC and receiver are about here, if I remember correctly. So I would move them back a little bit there. But anyway, there'll be I'll post pictures and my full flight report on the RC Powers forum, and I'll have pictures showing where I held the ruler to make all of those measurements. But yeah, I'm very pleased with this FRC Foamies F-18, my first tail mount. It looks just beautiful in the air, so I'll definitely have to get busy here over the next week or so if I can keep myself from flying it and give it the paint job that it deserves. Certainly a lot quieter. You know, you've heard me fly a lot with this GEP-RC motor and the 6x4 EPC gas prop, so certainly exceptionally quieter than a mid-mount prop and slot, which you'd expect. But anyway, so there we go, folks. Thanks very much for watching. Again, lots of links down below on how you can get the plans to this plane, and my build and other details will be linked down below. So thanks for watching. Blue skies, calm winds to everyone. Park jet noise, the other sound of freedom, baby. Take care.